Hello, and welcome back. Today, I accidentally made a costume. Yeah, so this is Shota Aizawa from My Hero Academia. He's the teacher of Class 1A. So, let me show you its features. I'm so sorry that I didn't record a making of video. I am new to YouTube. I'm not new to making costumes, to be honest. I've made several costumes before, and we'll get into that when we get more subscribers. So hit that subscribe button so you can hear some juicy stories of my past. So catch those videos next time. So today we are going to go through the entire costume, how I did it, what I did, how with what I did, what now, how, and we got a new project. Got you to see something of me making or fixing something, but we will get into it. But let me give you a quick explanation. It kind of has a sword, like, around the back here. You see? I made, like, pockets and whatever. And they actually do open. They do open. So I made this sheath. There. I'll do that for you. So I made this, like, sheath for a sword. But the problem is, it's a little bit floppy. I don't appreciate a floppy sword. So, I am going to strengthen it somehow. And that somehow is with... Shit, where is it? Oh, god damn it. Ha 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 ha. Found it. Okay, so what I am going to do then is I am going to stiffen it with this hacksaw blade. Yeah, I think that's going to work really well. I've kind of made it there, so it's a little bit solid. I taped it down and it was like, yeah boy. So what I'm going to do is I'm kind of going to show you. I'm going to cut a small piece out of this single ply corrugated cardboard. I'm just gonna slip that in to there. This is a double corrugated cardboard. I don't know if you can see that. Maybe you can see it better from this side. Focus. I hope you guys can see. Alright, so I am gonna cut a slot. It's going to go inside there. We're going to glue it in. Then we're going to cover it with aluminium foil tape. Yes. Right, let's get to it. Aluminium foil tape. Amazing stuff. X-Acto blade nerds out there. Moves just a little bit. Up. Yeah, let's see if we can't cut it. Yeah. So it creates like a little bit of a spine. We can use that to our advantage when we're detailing. You see that line over there? I'll line that up with this line because that line just looks absolutely perfect. There we go. So, if there is... Testing 1 2 3. I wonder if you guys have been hearing me this whole time. Okay. Let us carefully dissect this without cutting X-Acto. And we only want to cut the first layer. We don't want to cut all of it. Basically, cardboard has 3 layers to it. You have the the two outer layers, the flat layers, and then you have a little squiggly line in the centre. That's what gives it its strength, that little squiggly line and the wafer mechanism. Yeah, so it gives it like very, very good strength, because it's like filled with air. It's really clever. But yeah, cardboard does have its limits. But I love cardboard. I love cardboard. Anyone can get their hands on cardboard, and that makes it awesome. Even Adam Savage, he approves of cardboard making, and that's good enough for me. Like, he's like one of my heroes. He's a regular watch of mine, Adam Savage from Mythbusters. God, this is becoming into a real talk time, isn't it? Why don't I stream this? Guys, please like or comment if you want me to do a stream, rather. You think I'll get more likes? So basically what I'm doing now is I'm just breaking all the stuff inside, all the crap that I just don't want, kind of bundling it all together. Hopefully I can try to somehow cut it out. Oh, there's a good scrape. You want to be careful with doing this. You don't want to pull too hard, because yeah, your work in cardboard, it's art in paper, and paper is very fragile. Let's try something, a different strategy with this, shall we? Here we go. Let's cut all sections at a time out. Yeah. There we go. Guys, I know I'm not using X-Acto blades. If I was, I wouldn't be struggling like this. These are dull old things I picked up at a second-hand store. Don't judge. I'm in South Africa. Let's see if we can't use that really. Ooh. That is dangerous. Oh, that's dangerous. That's dangerous. You know what? Maybe I'm just using the wrong type of blade for this job. Now we go something a little bit narrower. You guys are getting a good look at the scarf. I was proud on this scarf. It took me a long time to figure out how to do this scarf. I originally had like a ninja headband. Naruto like ninja headband. But I created my own village. Yeah. Village of Light. Hello, Mrs. Peep and Peep. Welcome to the video. Namaste, guys. Oh, not too long. Could you imagine doing this out of wood? Could you imagine doing this out of proper metal? Take you much longer. So one day build we got here. Shove it in. Ooh, I went too far. Look at that, I went too far. For rapid aluminium, I'm going to coat this with a little bit of tape. Don't need to. I'm just worried about with me flexing it. Might get a little bit hungry because it has teeth, you know, sore teeth, gets hungry. Plenty more where that came from. Okay, maybe I'm roughing it a little bit too tight. Oh, you see that? That's awesome. Oh, look at that. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna untape it a little bit at a time. Some previous test gone wrong in my way over here. No, just not want to cut you out like a frickin' tumor. That we're going to fold it in, fold it back, and then hopefully hide the crimes best. So don't be, because once this sticks to each other, there's no going back. Mighty stuff this is. Mighty. Woo. Woohoo. Okay. Okay. Told that it naturally wants to curl. So you have to get it on surface best as you can once off. There we go. There we go. Not that difficult, and then we slide it across. Yeah, we did this side. Didn't do as well as I wanted. I wanted more brace on this side. Can we recover? Can we recover? Oh. By all means, am I not a professional? Don't try this at home, kids. Alright. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna go a little bit more, because I can always cut it off with a X-Acto blade. Just don't want to get this wrong. Yeah, it's looking good, it's looking good. Well, good to my standards. Let's take that off. Let's get that whip. Shit. Okay. Okay, well, we'll definitely know which is the hero side. Now, I don't know if Aizawa has a sword or not in canon. Him going through, like, the raid to find Aerie. That's where I took a lot of, like, inspiration. I'll show the picture here that I was working off. This is a picture of his back. Now, you don't rarely see his back. Now, I watch My Hero quite a bit. I re-watch the series just to find Aizawa references. I know, crazy. Okay, well, that's good enough. I don't care about the veins and the bubbles and whatever. You're not gonna see it that up close, I hope. Might shimmer in the sun a little bit bad, but fuck you. Don't have to show it to anyone, although I've showed it to all of you. Is that about 10? Hello. 10 of you. Comment down below if you'll ever make it. Bend it, and we don't need to cut it, because you know it has that look about it that yeah, I didn't expect it to be. I don't know if you can. Whoopsie. This needs to be replaced. Hoo-yah. There we go. There we go. And there we're sorted. That's what we set out to do. on camera. I did it. Sorry I didn't show you about the goggles. I guess this is a good time to show you how how I made it. Here we have the belt that I made. Now these are the 2 pockets. There we go, off the back. Made them out of cardboard, and I just stuck leather on top of them, so you can see. I also used like spare pieces of fabric, and it's a cardboard sheath. As I mentioned, with part of the sword, there I have double corrugated cardboard. Came with the TV, you know, TV cardboard. Good stuff, good stuff. And then the rest of the stuff is like hot glued, strapped together. You know, there we go. Team painted on it. Adam Savage is a great cosplayer. For film, they look at a prop and 60 frames per second, they go like this. And if it looks good like that, they say, yeah, it's just fine. So, I thought that was fantastic. Anyway, let's see the reveal. But, that's it. That's it. It's flexible enough. It won't flop, but it will stop flopping. It will be sword like. Ooh. Nice. Oh, okay, so let's get into the rest of the costume. We'll do the goggles. I need some tools to show you. I made tools to make these goggles. I know. They're more like stencils, really. I guess I can show you a diagram. I guess. I do work. I do a lot of work. Like that's the boxes. That's the template for the boxes. You don't need to know a template for a box, do you? And that's my original sketch for the goggles. Can you actually see that? Yeah. Created liberties here and there. I chose the best. You can see over there. I chose the best curve, which I think it was that one. That one was the best curve. So I used that curve as a template to create this. This is a little piece of that double corrugated cardboard that I mentioned. It is very important, surprisingly. And this was like colour tests of like yellow. You know, some yellow turned out better than others. I think this is the yellow that I think. Yeah, this is the nice yellow. Other yellow is a bit dull. Anyway, so I used this as a template to create all of these beads. Okay, so I just use the exact same curve, copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. Now some of them are different. Like that piece, as you can see, I just used the same curve piece and I just flipped it round or whatever. So yeah, that looked quite nice. And then, right in this picture, he has a curve to his goggles. They're not straight, no. They're not a straight like piece. There's like an extra curve, which I implemented here. You can see it's like a little bit longer than all the rest. You know, they're supposed to meet up like that. Can you all see? That? So that is all supposed to link up like that. Okay, and what I did here, I just cut one off, and there we go, stuck it on. So, how I got all these things to tie together, I just got a piece of like sewing elastic, I think it's called clothes elastic. I got it at a material shop. Here in South Africa, yeah, material shop. You can find it there. Double-sided corrugated cardboard. The reason why I wanted it to be there is because I want to take advantage of cutting a small piece out of the corrugate. There we go. Can you see that? Can you see that small little hole out of the corrugate? And I thread through, we're going to use this piece of sandpaper on that piece. Okay, we're going to thread it through all the way through there. There we go. And we just string it all together. Now over here it's not too complicated. It's cardboard frames. This is actually electrical tape. Just electrical tape. It's strong enough. It's elastic enough or plasticky enough. Holds its shape very well. And I just hot glued most of all this together. What I did here, piece of also I got this material shop. It's like foam. You make cushions out of it. Yeah, it's just you cut a like circle of that with an X-Acto blade or the next equivalent. And I just hot glued it on. Yeah, you can see just the corners hot glued. Paint the black inside. I've seen a lot of people, and I've seen a lot of bad examples of these goggles. They don't paint the black inside, so you can still say they're eyes. But when on these goggles, see mine, just barely if I look directly into the camera, it's a little bit hard. And they're very comfortable. I'm surprised. This foam stuff, and I spray painted it. I didn't think it would be that comfortable when spray painted, but yeah, surprisingly, and it holds its colour very well. You need to, it's a bit spotchy, you have to touch it up, but yeah, it did the job. Yeah, last little bit is probably the scarf. Yeah, multiple layers of material. I just found anything that was long, lightly coloured, or grey. And I came up with like this stuff I had like laying around. It's like lace. I don't know, it's a bit stretchy. It was a big square, I just cut it into sheets and I kind of folded it into each other to make like a big long thing and made like, you know, just folded it. I just sewed it once. It's a bit messy, but I also found, what's it, like white silky whatever scarf. It was more like a silky belt. I don't know if someone had as like a costume, whatever. That was rather long. Actually, I don't know how long this thing actually is. Right way down, we have the ninja scarf, which is a lot heavier. It's very sturdy. And I like that as like a base, or like a heavy base to like hold on to it, because this stuff is really light, you know, light and stretchy, but this stuff isn't. Which one is that? Yeah, this stuff isn't. So this one is light and this one isn't. So let's see how long this thing is, and then I can wrap it up. Oh, it's 6 meters. 6 meters is a good long scarf. So I think I'm gonna end it there. If you do enjoy these kind of videos, please leave a like and please comment down below to let me know that you enjoy these kind of videos, and share to all your friends. See you next time. Bye for now.